Jack Draper, now sitting proudly as the British #1 and entering Queen's Club as the second seed, knows he's part of a generation standing at the edge of something big. He's tasted the intensity of the ATP Tour. He's climbed the rankings. And now, he's watching, like the rest of us, as two young giants rise. Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner are no longer next. They are now. And Draper believes their growing rivalry could be the defining fuel that tennis needs to reawaken its global magic, the same magic that once radiated during the Federer Nadal golden years. Last weekend, the tennis world stood still for 5 hours and 29 minutes. A Roland Garros final that will live forever. Carlos Alcaraz, 2 sets down, somehow roaring back to defend his French Open crown in a brutal, breathtaking marathon against Jannik Sinner. A match so fierce, so emotional, that it shattered records and pulled millions of viewers into the drama. Warner Brothers Discovery reported peak viewership. Social media lit up. Forums exploded. Casual fans became captivated. Even non-tennis viewers tuned in. This wasn't just a match, it was a movement. And Jack Draper noticed. He's been around the top players. He's felt the rising pressure. He knows what it means when tennis takes center stage globally. And this, Alcaraz versus Sinner, might be exactly what the sport needs. Tennis is in a really good spot, Draper says. There's conviction in his voice. Not just optimism, belief. He sees what's happening at the top. The field is deep, brutal, hungry. The top 100 isn't just a number anymore. It's a battlefield. Players from every corner of the world are pushing each other to new limits. But to catch the attention of millions, the casuals, the next generation, the global headlines, you need rivalry. Stories. Icons who push each other to greatness in front of roaring crowds and worldwide screens. Federer and Nadal gave us that. Their duels transcended the sport. Art versus grit. Elegance versus fire. And now, tennis has a new chapter unfolding, Alcaraz and Sinner. They don't just play matches. They produce epics. 5-set sagas filled with exhaustion, brilliance, unpredictability. And Draper knows the whole sport rises when stars shine brightest. We all benefit from it, he says, honestly. It's not envy. It's clarity. When matches like Alcaraz-Sinner happen, they don't just elevate the two players involved, they elevate everyone chasing behind them. Every tournament becomes bigger. Every ranking point becomes more precious. The ecosystem of tennis breathes a little deeper. Draper has found his own stride too. He's no longer the promising junior. He's the real deal. Career-high world #4. British #1. A seeded threat at Queen's Club, ready to take on Jenson Brooksby in the first round. His rise is part of this new wave, this generation that doesn't just want to compete, it wants to inspire. But even rising stars know when a storm is coming. Alcaraz and Sinner aren't just two elite athletes. They represent a new force. A rivalry based on mutual respect, contrasting styles, and an insane will to win. Alcaraz, the exuberant Spaniard with lightning speed and mind-bending drop shots. Sinner, the ice-cold Italian with laser-like baseline aggression and quiet steel. Together, they've already played classics. But what happened in Paris last week? That was a shift. That was Federer Nadal Wimbledon 2008 territory. That was historic. And the best part, they're only getting started. Draper understands that such rivalries create a gravitational pull. Young kids pick up rackets. Sponsors get involved. Broadcast rights skyrocket. Grand slams sell out faster. The sport becomes alive, electric, global again. And it creates space for players like him, players ready to break through. He's not intimidated. He's motivated. He knows he's part of a new generation that could take tennis to places it's never been. And rivalries like Alcaraz-Sinner set the stage for all of it. As he prepares for Queen's, Draper keeps his focus. Jenson Brooksby is no easy opening match. Every point counts. Every match is a stepping stone. But the big picture, the direction the sport is heading, excites him. There's room for all of it. Deep draws, young guns, classic rivalries, and new stars rising. This isn't a sport in decline. It's a sport in transition. In evolution. And Draper knows exactly where he fits, in the middle of the chaos, chasing greatness with a clear mind and a powerful left-handed game. Because when tennis thrives, everyone eats. And right now, thanks to Carlos and Jannik, the table is set for a feast.